No, well, shut up then. No, I didn't mean that.
Do you want a microphone?
You're not pulling your leg, mate.
Do you want to go and get a microphone? Go on, mate, you come and join us. We got 20 minutes.
You can have this one,
right?
John. You can do it with John. I can't have a drink. A cup of tea. It's all right.
Well, there you go. Cup of tea time.
Thanks ever so much.
Anyway, first one in the arena is this former
out of each other.
First one, John, in the arena, Crossville.
Just for your information, you've got all the got it nearly there. SC4 LK.
Thank you. Now, of course, this one was former Crossville down in Wales. You can tell that from the number plate. A lot of the Crossville vehicles had FM in the number plate, as the second one does as well. And Crossville was an operator of what eventually became the National Bus Company, and they operated down in North Wales and across into sort of Liverpool area, wasn't it? Real and beyond. John, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. John's come to our rescue for the second year in a row now, isn't it? Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway, so we'll have a little chat about this, but we'll make it quick because we've got to cut you a bit short today. Have you heard, have you? Oh, we've got 20 minutes to talk about you. Not just you, no. No, I've got it right. It's a Bristol SC4LK. In other words, it has a it's got a 4-cylinder engine in it. Oh, so it's quite be a gardener. 4LK make it a gardener. And that's quite a rare beast in some respects, isn't it? And how long have you had it? Oh, I've just asked him how long he's had it. He's been looking after it for the last 10 years. It looks a little gem. It does look a gem. So, anyway, it's lovely. Yeah, Crossville. FM. They're all FM registration, which is the registration to Chester. How about that then? I've been to Chester a few times. Lovely city. Beautiful city. And walk round the wall too. Now the second one of interest, it's not always all buses. Yeah. And we've got another Crossville, and it has actually got we got a Bristol Owl this time. Bristol Owl. Eastern Coachworks body. The bodywork was built up in Lowestoft at Eastern Coachworks, and was much a favourite with Crossville, Wilson Dorset, Hanson Dorset, Western National and the like. They love their Eastern Coachworks bodies. Over to you, John. Anyway, back to business. I've cut my teeth, but I've been a bus enthusiast for over 60 years, so I'm a bus enthusiast. And I remember I used to do a lot of cycling, and I used to do a lot of and I'm a sucker for dogs.
Oh, you can say hi to him. He's brilliant.
He's got the most gorgeous dog in the back in there. Anyway, we've only got 20 minutes, so I've got to make it a bit snappy. But I went on about yesterday. I don't know if those who are listening had the misfortune to hear me talking yesterday, but this is, again, was part of the old British Transport Commission, and which their standard vehicle, in fact, is the fact that they were state-owned, and that was Eastern Coachworks, which is the body on it, and the Bristol was also state-owned, and so it was a state-owned combine at that time, and listening to it, it's got Gardner engine in it. Got a Bristol engine. Oh yeah, that's and that is a Bristol engine. Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry to sort of cut you a little bit short. Thank you for bringing it in. It's a little gem, absolute gem.
Anyway, behind that, we've got East Kent. If you associate East Kent with the County of Kent, you are spot on. You will see these in service around Canterbury, Ramsgate, Margate, and all over Kent there. East Kent Motor Company was just one of them companies that eventually got absorbed into the National Bus Company. Over to you, John.
I'm going to say, I think you said it all for me, John. That's brilliant.
I was going to say, they sometimes get a second life, don't they?
Yes,
This one has
yeah.
come back as a breakdown tender.
And the actual plan was a double-decker bus.
It was, yes.
Indeed it was. Hard roll bodywork. Oh, was it? Oh, so because they worked together, didn't they? They did work together as well. Yeah, good on you. I'm looking inside the cab. You can see the old wooden framework which is there, which is again, and it's all been highlighted. You must be polishing this forevermore after this. You're a little baby, I know. Thanks a lot for coming along. It is appreciated.
In the back of their job is carrying a Velocet motorcycle. If anyone's ever watched Heartbeat, that is what Pink Rosenberg in Heartbeat, a Velocet motorcycle.
Very good.
And up Sleeping Street, and I did, I go there. Well, when I was a young man, local bus, Harrington.
Oh, is that darling? Sure, I do know the driver reasonably well, not very well. I use my words very carefully here. And we've got a Southdown Note Surface vehicle, one a backbone of their coaching fleet, and this one, some of them were converted to 26 seaters when they were tourers, and this is tourers. Is this one of those? I'm thinking of that. I never tell people that. In other words, there were 26 seats in that at one stage, but when they were demoted and they used them on excursions, then they put, they've now got a full complement of seats.
I think they call it a Harrington Cavalier, don't they?
Harrington Cavalier. And the bodywork is that's made in Institute was in Old Shoreham Road at Hove. I don't know you got in from Brighton and Hove here.
Now you're the London bus man, or yours?
We've got him from the Peters Park connection, and this is a London Central Area RF. It makes it easy because it's got a 3 number on the side, like RF 368. It makes it sound as though I know what I'm talking about. It's got to pull the population somehow, isn't it? But no, seriously, and also this is a fact of London transport was the fact that you could tell what area, what depot they were with. CY would be Crawley, I should think. Yeah, it was a Crawley vehicle, so CY tells you straight away. That's first time. I bet you didn't know that, did you? Oh.
Anyway, coming on right behind that, John, is one of the mini coaches. I'm very mindful, but we've only got a few minutes for a lot of buses today. And we've got one of the mini coaches coming in, which is a Bedford chassis with the Claxton Embassy body. Now, of course, that was a very, very useful little 16 to 18 seat vehicle. Certainly not far from the world, anyway. Yeah, it was. 1964, registered. Yeah, lovely vehicle.
Oh, that's nice to drive, I don't tire. I'm just going to say, oh yeah, it's good afternoon now, sir. Nice to see you again, and thanks for bringing it along. Sure, we were having an in-house conversation, and I thought it was a local, ex-local company, but he still uses it, still runs it up, and this lovely, I am an AC man.
You are. And of course, AC rolled out there out of London, didn't they? At Sample, AC.
Careful, AEC, Associated Equipment Company, and they were based at in Southall, Middlesex. How you doing? See, I probably don't know all the bloody drivers. I shouldn't use that word, should I? I know the just did their own thing in a lot of respects. Because of the nature of where the terrain, the areas that they run. Alright, good to see you. Cheers. Now following that, John, we've got, if you think this is the Route Master, the iconic Route Master, yes it is, but it's the Iron Sheik Route Master Cup. Over to you, John. Crikey. Can you be trusted to drive your own bus then, Peter? Oh, he says he does occasionally let you go around and get in here.
Ooh, a bit cheeky that.
And again, you're going to say, remember what I said about the little plate on the side? The LH Leatherhead. Leatherhead or not? Yes, it is indeed. You remember what I said yesterday? No, I didn't. I just sort of popped up here and putting it together. Then we went reguiding stuff operating. And this, they had a huge number of route masters. They called them route masters after the exposed radios one. They were called RT, Region 3. And they're very much into the Associated AEC, Associated Equipment Company. And I think we got the man who owns it and the enthusiastic right. Hey Peter, very great before you bring it in. I'm sorry we're sort of rushing it a bit. Anyway, John, as it drives off, what you remember is when these went for overhaul, they made the regular older and the body was and they never ever got reunited with the same body. Okay, from Peter's car. Hello there. Are you the only one to be trusted to drive this stuff? This is a fun. I cut my teeth on this as a bus enthusiast. I used to know all the different vehicles that Brian Home District had. And this is the bodywork on this. The part that has been converted. It wasn't didn't have. If you look at the top of it, you have, haven't you? It was used, if right, they would, in the winter, they would still use it. Because you've got a vehicle like this, you don't run it during the winter months, because you can get your passengers upstairs. They tend to cry wolf on that one. And this is, so they, actually, rather than withdraw, they would put the tops on, and they are detachable. And I've just spoken to this on the driver, and they've still got the top for this, so it can be can become a closed top double-decker Bristol K5G. And the K5G means it's a Bristol K, and it's got a 5-cylinder Gardner engine. How about that? Have you got anything from my commentary? No, you know it all, don't you? I know.
I used to be a coach driver for Black and White Associated Motorway in Shelter. You come down in regular street form because I've got customers down there on the 790 service.
A bit slower than the Black and White coach there. And it's still white, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Anyway, you might know we've got luxury coach travel now of the late 1950s, 1960s. And of course you've got the Bentley with the dual bodywork, excellent coaches, but just look at the quality of the restoration on that vehicle. What a beautiful vehicle, seen it before at Central Rally, including down south where I come from. That's beautiful, that. It's lovely, isn't it? And it's got huge underfront. This is, it's done it itself. It's got all the restoration. It's been here a couple of times, hasn't it? And it's always a delight. I'm always praising it. Look at the big smile on his face. Anyway.
He's only got 5 minutes.
there's a guy in Hinton, the chassis, and it's got, and the Eastern Coachwork bodywork. Now this will be a huge, move away from the standardisation of London transport, because the Eastern Coachwork, they made the bodywork, they're up as low as they were, at large stopped up in Suffolk, and they had 80 of these. How many were the things? 84. Thank you. And they were mainly for light traffic routes in the country area of London transport. Anyway, but isn't it a credit to the owner of this vehicle? It looks really, really nice. And here we go, what you can call Queen Mary. Queen Mary, just very local to Brighton, and of course represented by UF in the number plate, which is the Brighton registration number. Over to you, my friend. And I think it's talking about, they call it Queen Mary. And why they call them that, I don't know how they ever got that name and all that detail. But somebody must have uttered it at Victoria Road, where the big workshops were for me, and where they were delivered to. And in fact, the chassis on it is a Leyland, and Southtown were very devoted to Leyland motors. All people were full of finished no, not in business anymore. And it's lovely to see it, and it's all in the. I always think Southtown buses should be running through, because it goes along with the. It sort of, to my mind, goes along with the areas that they run. And this will be, it's got the blinds on it, which is showing the 92, which went from Eastbourne, I hope I got it right, Eastbourne to East Brookfield. And one heck of a trip. I don't know how long it used to take, but oh, right. I'm just being told off by the driver. Anyway, thank you for bringing it along. It evokes lots of memories. I've got lots of films of these. Cheers, thanks a lot. Anyway, the change in base and thrust and coach providers is with this one. And of course, Bamboo was just one of those representatives that came in as a foreign bodywork company. And there we have a modern version. What we've got, Volvo in the back or what? Scania. And that, somewhat different. Of course, there's three engine manufacturers mentioned there. Scania did their work out, that's world a lot. But there we have a nice vehicle, as you see, it's up for sale. They make great motorhomes, John, don't they? Make very great motorhomes. I saw a sacrilege to say a beautiful vehicle like this, making it a motorhome. Oh, well, there you go. Not to see, we did have a good chat, didn't we? And it just seems so, oh, it is for sale as well. Oh, it is actually. I didn't look up there and see that it actually versus to a van. There you go, that then. I'm sure it goes to offers. Anybody want to have it as a motorhome? No. They're all shaking their heads. Everybody's shaking.
Oh, for anybody who's interested in football, this coach started life as Everton's team coach. I purchased it from them because it was corporate. I was running corporate holidays. The coach itself has done over 1 million miles. I replaced the engine during lockdown. It's done 1 million miles. So, when I retired, I came to scrap it because of its age. So I converted it to a motorhome.
Brilliant stuff. And of course, I come from down in Stonehenge, back in the sort of days of what we call the hippies and the bands playing out in the fields there. We used to see all manner of converted coaches, buses, vans, and boxes. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks man, the bottle to bring it in. Thanks a lot. Okay,
there we are, John. We're out of time. We had 20 minutes. We've actually taken a little bit more, but we try and get everybody up there safe with their vehicles. And what outstanding vehicles that they bring us every year down here at Hellingly. And all makes there represented from Eastern Coastworks and Hearts Royal. And you've got Leyland's there, you've got Bedford, and just look at it, the London stuff is a story in itself. So anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed that, John. I certainly did. Oh, we've got the France on our place. And we've got something very different coming up now, because we've got the tractors coming in. And look at them, they're all ready. Right then, lads, let's have you back to your parking areas, please. We've got the tractors lining up in the gateway. Well, I hope I haven't bored you too much there, but just a public announcement, well, we've got a couple of seconds. If you've lost an animal